Hello everybody, welcome back to another photography video here on my channel. Today is a very exciting and long-awaited video. I've actually owned this camera and this new lens for about pretty much a day and a half, 2 days, and I have not got to do an unboxing or even an unboxing video because yesterday was Mother's Day and I ended up getting very, very sick. So sorry if I still sound a little sick. I'm ready to unbox this. I'm ready to start using this. A little information before we actually get into the unboxing. I'm filming on a Canon 80D. I bought this a year old in 2017 and it has lasted me all these years. It has been a very great camera, but it's also starting to show its age. So it was time for an upgrade and my husband spoiled me a little bit because of Mother's Day since they had a sale going on at Best Buy. Since this was $500 off and then about $200 off this lens, he went ahead and spoiled me, and also I'd done a lot of research, and instead of a DSLR, I really wanted to try out a mirrorless. So this is going to be a whole new setup. In all honesty, I am so excited and I am so very thankful for this opportunity right here. And also, this is my first unboxing video that I've done for a camera, which makes it all the more better. With all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into the real fun part, unboxing. Let me tell you which camera I picked. Obviously, you can see it's a Canon. It's a mirrorless. I want to start with the lens. Instead of just unboxing, I want to start with the one that I got. This is the 100mm macro 2.8. I have always wanted a macro. I've only ever used the macro extenders, I guess you could say. They're real cheap, about like $12. That's how I've always gotten my macro shots. I've always wanted a macro lens, and I finally got to the point where I figured this camera, since I already have enough lenses, even though they are EF and not RF, I could buy one RF lens and it would just be the macro. Our Best Buy didn't have the adapter ring, so I have to order that online, and I'm still waiting on that to come in. And then the very exciting thing is the Canon camera that I ended up picking after many months of trying to figure out if I wanted a Sony. I more wanted a hybrid since I do YouTube and I'm still a photographer. I wanted both photo and video quality. I wanted a good mix in between them. And I did a lot of research, and I was finding that with Sony, a lot of the problem with video, if you weren't getting a really great photography camera, you were getting a very great video. I'm not saying that's the same thing with Canon. I feel like it's all depending on how you use it. I feel like across the board, all of these cameras would have been the perfect option, but I was seeing a lot of video wobble, or like where the background wobbles a lot, and I've already had enough problems with my ADD after it started going downhill that I don't really want to start off with a really expensive camera. So I did end up choosing the Canon EOS R6 Mark II. I wanted this one since this is the newer version of the R6, and I've just heard so many great things about the R6 in general. I think I'm going to start with the lens because it's the one I'm really excited about, but this is the major thing I'm excited about. So let me start with the lens. Let me unbox this. Instructions, warranties, we don't need that. What is this? What? You get an actual lens case? I've never bought a Canon lens not refurbished. I've never gotten a lens case. This is awesome. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this is so basic. Oh my goodness. Oh, it comes with a lens hood too. Oh, this is so nice. This is metal, thank goodness. It's not plastic like the kit lenses that used to come with the DSLRs. Oh my gosh. Oh, is it locked? Oh! What is the SA control? Honestly, I feel like I'm really dumb. I'm gonna have to actually research or look up what the SA control is. I don't know if it's just something that's on the RF lenses only, but I don't think I've ever had a lens that said that before. So I wanna double make sure. This is awesome. I'm so excited. Oh, look at this. It's so nice. So there is the lens. Now for the real piece. I'm so nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I'm so nervous to open this because I've been waiting for so many years to get this camera, or at least a new camera. Again, we don't need any of this. Oh, I wonder, my Canon 80D uses the LPE6 batteries, or the LPE6N. I wonder if these ones can be used, not necessarily in my 80D, but my 80D batteries can be used in here, because I have 3 batteries then on top of this one, which would be really nice. I need to research that, make sure that I can swap them out. That would be very helpful, because then I don't have to go buy new. Classic strap, EOS R6 Mark II. Hardly ever use mine. Oh my goodness. This is the most exciting part. Oh, this is so nice. I've never actually seen one of these in person because when we were out in Las Vegas and I was trying to look at them, they hide everything, they leave everything where nothing's on display pretty much. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. Feels a lot different than my ADD. Like the grippiness of it is very different. I mean, it's not as bulky, it's definitely not as heavy. When I tip it upside down, something moves. I love how this time, unlike when I got my ADD, they come with the hot shoe protector. And what is very exciting about this is it has the electronic viewfinder. I am so excited to try this out. This looks so amazing. Oh, the power button's on this side now, and the video's over here. It's still a spin dial, which I very much appreciate that. That's one of my favorite things. I'm gonna have to turn this on. I don't care about anything else. Let me just see the quality of this. Aw, man. They're gonna make me have to charge the battery. That's so terrible. That means I actually have to sit here and charge it. Well, let me go ahead and charge it. Can you wireless charge these too? You can plug in a charger cable right here and charge these batteries? If that's the case, that's awesome. I'm not gonna lie. And this has the dual card slot. I had that once before in my Olympus E520, but it was a CF card and then an SD card. So now having two SD cards, that's exciting. I'm so excited to have that back again. And then it looks like the side, it has everything that my ADD does. I also really love the articulating screen. That's one thing with the Sony that I was very concerned about, is because a lot of the Sonys had just where they flipped up instead of the fully articulating, and I use mine a lot. I need to put a screen protector on this one, just like I have on my ADD. I think I'm gonna go ahead and charge this battery, and then I want to kind of do comparison videos, even though they are by far not comparable at all. I just want to do videos on my ADD and then compare it with videos on this, since I'm upgrading from my ADD to this. I'm so excited. I want to go over what I paid. This is as of 2024. This is also around Mother's Day of 2024. Depending on when you're watching this, times will change. But technically, since there was a sale going on at Best Buy, like I said, I saved $500 on the camera and then up around $200 on the lens. I paid $999 for the lens itself and $1,999. So pretty much $1,000 and $2,000 for the camera. It's not necessarily cheap, but I feel like it's more middle grade, just like my Canon ADD. It's not like a Rebel or a beginner type mirrorless, but it's not necessarily the professional, so you don't have that professional price tag. It's more of like an in-between. And when I was researching this camera in specific, a lot of people were saying that the R6 Mark II was a great hybrid camera. It does really great videos and also, of course, does really great photography. And that's one of the things. Of course, also, since I did have a lot of Canon lenses before, I wanted to make sure that I could still use them with the adapter. Unlike switching to Sony, I couldn't use my lenses and I had to start all over again. That was another big point, I think, that honestly pushed me to stay with Canon, because there for a moment I was very much saying I was switching to Sony. So I just wanted to put that out there, what I paid. Necessarily, of course, things are going to change in a few months, especially in a few years, the price of cameras and stuff. But just in case if you were considering this camera, that way you know what ballpark range for the price that you might pay. This was exciting unboxing. I'm sorry my video isn't as great as everybody else's. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you guys stay tuned for any upcoming photography videos, because of course I will be getting back into photography. This will be my major hobby from now on again. It's been a long couple of years living out in Las Vegas, and I'm so thankful to be back where I can pick back up photography and have so much fun with it. I hope to see y'all in another video here on my channel, and God bless.